From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Robinson, the motion man right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I think they might have surprised him there, partner, because you try and guard the first down line first and foremost to stop them there. And they just went ahead and bypassed that in a big way and took a big shot downfield.
Rodgers now to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Sanders. This one complete to WADDLE. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. This is TUTEN. Breaks through the contact. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles and gain some additional yardage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
19 Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Sanders. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Jamison Williams from 3 yards out. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. To try here for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Nixon running wide side. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop. That takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Rodgers. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. 7-7, our score after 1.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down, 4th and goal. The kick by Lutz is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's a give to right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And score that one for one of the league's best. Jalen Ramsey getting the tackle for loss.
38-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
19 Lions. Back all 80.
From the gun, it's SHEDEUR. Open man is WADDLE complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
At the 31-yard line.
Cougar 19.
To throw is Sanders. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Wright, 31 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Steelers 10.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Down. 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Steelers
That's 26.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. 12 more yards there and another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Robinson hauling it in outright. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets 38-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Steelers are once again back in front. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Shifts by him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Ready,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing, Sanders. Finding Williams once more, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Right is in. Touchdown, Jets. CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
88, 88,
Now Rodgers. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Hey, take 26.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Rodgers going to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Jets 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A huge play there for the Jets. 45 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Top 60. Top 19. Top 19. Go.
Sanders to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
1st and 10.
Now they'll shift things around. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's complete. He's got Tuten. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, Sanders. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But they're certainly not shy away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. SHEDEUR Sanders making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive in the second half.
Steelers 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And Davis, he's not going to get there. Unable to make it to the yellow line. They stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Over here. Hey, 80, let it up. 158, 26.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Sanders.
44-yard line.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Ready. Pass the 60. Ready.
Here's Sanders. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. WADDLE, 45 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
He's going to take another shot here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw. Sanders. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Sanders. Got a man, that's Hunter. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing again, it's Sanders. Oh, looking for WADDLE, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it!
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Here's 3rd and 10.
19 target, 19
No gain on the
target.
play. It's
60
3rd
average,
and
60
10.
average, 60 Bobcat, 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by WADDLE.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
The Steelers first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
It's Deonte Banks with it.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Steelers 32.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
30-yard line.
Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
To throw is Sanders. And it's Williams on the catch. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Play action. It's Sanders. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 7 catches for him now in this last one, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, it's SHEDEUR. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a first and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Let's go. Ready, go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 by 18, Pioneer. Go street. Broncos. 65, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
To throw is Rodgers.
This is Robinson.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Here's first down.
First down, Steelers.
Now Rodgers. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Stays over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. 19, 19, 18. 19, light. Buffalo 18.
Throwing, Sanders.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even and
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers.
He's got this complete to Robinson.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Rodgers.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Well, he had the interception woes in regulation, and now they carry over into overtime. And on the other side, CD, all they need is a field goal to win it.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Brandon, because he has not been sharp all game long. He's been rather loose with some of his passes, and this one might cost him the ball game.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. Now Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun on third down, Sanders. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
He's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Sanders to throw. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight.
The 46-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route. You are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there, but let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Sanders. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
That's another Jets first down.
Get it.
First and 10.
80, 70 Timberwolves.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Running left and give to Pacheco. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Williams. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. time, he's able to split the uprights. And the city will be alive tonight. The Jets have won it.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jets, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.